Welcome back to the Four Randos.
We on? Oh.
We are.
We can't hear no sound effects, but you know.
We are the three Randos, and we're back.
We're the four
to
Randos.
Talk about. We're the four Randos, and we're back to talk about a lot of stuff.
Hold up, wait a minute. You thought I was finished when I bought that Aston Martin? You thought it was rented?
A lot of stuff has happened in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or week. A lot of stuff. Like, I can't. Not all of it is relevant, but I guess we're going to talk about some of it anyway.
Yep.
So.
Tish your boy, Willie Am. I'm back at it. Four Randos.
Oh, I get it. Will.i.am. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
That's corny.
It's your girl.
What is your full name? William?
Yes.
Really?
Willem Amore.
Yeah, Amoye.
Willem
It's not where we're going to reveal personal information, all right? I'm an anonymous
Too late. How do you
speaker.
spell Amoye? Amoi.
Amoye. All right, let's talk about what's happening right now. So first things first.
First things first.
What y'all want to talk about?
All right.
Let's first bring out a side topic. R.Kelly's situation is back at it again.
Wait. Before we get to R.Kelly, we have to talk about what you did today. You guys. So Ari Lennox came into the building today, and by the way, Ari Lennox is so nice. She's so sweet. She's very down to earth. No, she was cool. Didn't you think she was cool?
I thought she was cool. I thought she was giving us like whole kind of like what's her name, Erykah Badu vibe.
She was giving us
she was so much better than Erykah Badu.
But Erykah Badu
is problematic and
problematic.
I don't know.
Erykah Badu is not problematic.
She knows she's Erykah Badu. Yeah. She's very problematic.
Yeah, but this is the thing, and this is the thing about artists. Not to even jump into this because you was continuing your point, but I like that Erykah Badu is a multifaceted artist. She gives you the look, the fashion, the songs, the R&B flow, the culture thing, and she's got a personality. Like, you got to do everything as an artist these days. You can't just do one thing.
You might find her weird, but
and she's a serial baby mama. Now moving on, Ari Lennox.
Black love.
Ari Lennox is so dope, you guys. She's so cool. If you haven't listened to her, go check her out. She sings this popular song called "Whipped Cream," and I love it.
And actually, the song is much better than the title.
Yeah, it's so much better.
She got another song called Shea Butter, and you're going to be like, I'm not listening to that. Unless
I feel like her titles are actually pretty interesting.
But actually, they're interesting because they come out on a playlist, and you're like, oh, whipped cream, what's that? Right. But actually, it's sultry. It's sultry music. So it's neo soul sultry kind of music. It's good singing. It's having fun with beats and mixing it up a little bit with easy rap. Yeah. And so, but to just call it whipped cream was real interesting. Nice marketing. She listened to the marketers.
So today, Ari Lennox came in the building, and some people did a whipped cream challenge. And the whipped cream challenge is you had to put whipped cream on plates.
On a girl's thing. Okay.
No. You had to put whipped cream on the plates, and the contestants were to lick the whipped cream off the plate.
We're going to show some whipped cream.
So there were 3 guys and 1 girl. The guys made it look so
easy.
Nasty. It was so nasty.
That's what we
I don't want to tell you what I pictured in my head, but it was so nasty, y'all. It was so nasty.
A lot of people got phone numbers after this.
Yeah. But anyway, Will was the winner. He won the challenge, and he got free lunch for everybody.
The more sloppy you are.
That's right.
By the way, what are we getting for lunch?
We got a budget.
Yeah, just a budget.
What's the budget? $10.
We ain't gonna talk about the value.
We ain't gonna talk about it, but you're gonna only get like one French. Well, it depends on how big our team is.
What you want? A Snicker bar?
No, I want steak.
A Kit Kat.
We're gonna have to watch our team.
Medium rare. Nah, we're just joking. All right, so now that we got that out the way, shout out to Ari Lennox.
She dope.
Right. She's Morgan's new best friend.
I want to wear her.
No, actually, no. She's that other girl's new best friend. I don't know. The girl, she was sitting next to me, but when it was all done, that girl kept going up to Ari. I'm like, poor Ari. Ari looked tired of everybody.
Look, Ari, your best friend Morgan is so compassionate to what you're
okay,
going
we
through
can be
in your life.
best friends. That's cool with me. Shoot. Anyway,
Morgan needs some friends 'cause she
Glenn
ain't got
is a
no
hater.
friends.
I got friends. Okay.
That's like when white people be
just
like,
G,
I got black
just
friends.
G, guys. Just G. Momo and just G.
Anyway.
That's like white people like, I got black friends. No,
Shut
you
up.
don't. Stop
Why
lying.
are you so annoying?
You knowing someone at 7-Eleven.
So quick question. Where do you think she got her like vibe from? Like that jazzy vibe, whatever. It is.
Stop giving credit to Erykah Badu. She ain't nobody.
Yeah, but what do you? Cause I guess you're a fan. So my question is,
do
you think she got that?
I'm an Erykah Badu fan. So
okay,
is a lot of
you're
people.
The only one, but she's problematic and a serial baby mama. Now let's move on.
Why is she problematic? What are you talking
she's okay. First of all, R. Kelly, which we're about to talk about in a second. She said basically she was standing behind R. Kelly after the documentary, and I'm like, girl, please, are you serious?
Oh God.
And then she says a lot of other problematic things.
She said. I gotta look that up.
She's problematic, okay?
She's an R&B. She's an R&B neo soul legend. I actually did not like her album when it first came out because her voice is nasally.
Erykah ain't had a hit in decades.
Yeah, but she still found herself relevant, playing roles in movies.
Sorry, y'all. Let me just. What I'm saying.
Glenn cannot take this pressure right now.
Let me state this for the record that Morgan is from Chi-Town. They do things rough out there. Y'all see how they treat Jussie Smollett out there.
You see how Jussie treated us? He blamed. He made the city of Chicago look really bad. Do you see how he did us?
He's not from Chicago though. He's not from Chicago.
So he made. We already look bad. That's the point. No, the point is we already look bad, and so he made us look worse. Okay.
Y'all have
MAGA hat.
Y'all got issues with
homosexuality in Chicago. And
no, we do not. We have a.
You don't have a.
Listen, we have this town in Chicago called Boys Town where we let gay people. Do whatever they want. We let gay people thrive in Boys Town, okay? We have a whole town dedicated to the LGBT community. It's called Boys Town, okay? We have huge gay parades in Chicago, so I don't want to hear it.
Are there gay bars out there?
There are gay bars in Chicago. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Jussie tried it. He tried it.
Listen to the podcast who's from Chicago, write in and tell me how
Jussie tried it.
Homosexuality right now.
Jussie tried it, okay? Don't drop the soap, Jussie. That's all I'm saying.
He didn't need to drop the soap to get his ass whooped.
I mean, anyway, he tried it. He made us look bad. He made LGBT community look bad. He made Black History Month look bad. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Innocent. And he is not guilty.
Nah, he guilty. He guilty. Guilty first. Guilty first. Ain't no innocent until
the OG has spoken. Let it be known that Jussie is not going to have any charges against him. He's innocent. Y'all out here.
Whatever.
Well, why he turned himself in? If I want to know, like, if he ain't really doing.
Did he turn everybody? He didn't turn himself in, did he?
He did turn himself in.
It's about because he couldn't. The lie wasn't making any sense. The lie was running into the wall. It wasn't making any sense.
Turned himself in because he was charged with something. That doesn't mean that you're guilty with something.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
It does.
You're just complying.
It does.
So Trump is guilty of everything now.
Yes, he is.
Hillary Clinton's guilty of everything.
Yes, she is.
Okay. Mitch McConnell. Matter of fact, everybody in Congress
Hillary is guilty.
Look, if I know I'm not guilty, I'm gonna stay on the run. I'm not turning myself in.
You look more sus when you run away.
No, I look.
You gotta face
I look
the
smart.
law.
I look smart. I look smart. I'm getting away.
You gotta face the law. You gotta face it, dude. Face it head on. If it coming at you,
you take the charge and then you fight the charge. That's what everybody does.
Glenn, why do you like to play devil's advocate all the time? Glenn likes to play devil's advocate all the time.
She is the queen of public justice.
I said the last podcast that Jussie was lying, and Glenn was like, "Well,
he was not lying.
Yes, he is lying."
You also talked about it. He was not lying. You said he was not lying. R. Kelly, side with R. Kelly, since you bring up Erykah Badu. Originally, you were like, R. Kelly didn't do that. That's impossible. And then the day after the Lifetime series,
said that.
It took a whole series for you to come around. I'm dead. I was like, no, he really has people. I really want to. Episode 2.
I really want to lunge across this table and chuck the mess out of you. Listen. Jussie is a liar. Erykah Badu is a serial baby mama, and R. Kelly is sick.
What's a serial baby mama? Erykah Badu. Well, you know what? Is she that cute?
She's a hotep. She's a hoteptress.
Why people be going in?
What's that even word all the time?
You know what a hotep is?
What's a hotep? Explain.
Oh, we got an urban dictionary of the day.
What's up?
You know what a hotep is?
Nah, I do
yes, you do know what a hotep. A hotep.
A hotep.
With a P.
No, school us, please.
That's definitely.
Let me pull up the. No, it's not Chicago. It's hotepness at its finest. Let me pull up the definition.
Hotep. Hotep spelled H-O-tep.
Let's see. Let's see.
Well, I guess it's somebody who just gets impregnated all the time.
Hotep is basically like
I'm
just going to use an example. Hotep is a black man who's like black people, black power. I love my people, and then dates white women.
Oh, like Kanye.
Yeah.
No, not Kanye.
Yes, like Kanye.
No, I wouldn't say he's necessarily a Hotep.
Who
is that guy?
That's the point. If he ain't really showing no love to it,
he ain't down. He Malcolm X with a white girlfriend.
So he can't call him that because he's not out here saying black power and all that.
No,
who are you talking about?
Kanye.
Kanye's always trying to speak for black
you guys.
But he's not credible. He's not a credible person to talk about that stuff.
What's the guy, the doctor who tried to? He's a self-proclaimed doctor. I'm not sure if he actually has a license or anything. But he wanted to open up that school.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Nope. You supposed to come with the details.
I forgot. I can't think of his name right now.
I'm
really bad with names.
But
no, he's Hotep's finest.
Okay.
But Erykah Badu is a Hoteptress.
I don't know what having kids has to do with.
What's wrong with that?
Her music
conversation about?
Okay, let's get on the topics for today, y'all. No, she's a serial baby mama, and we're going to leave it there.
Because I feel like you have like a pinup of all these people that's on your radar. Like,
who?
Erykah Badu, she's automatically.
Because I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her, and she hasn't had a hit since Bag Lady.
Right, so
anyway, let's go.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
so personal issues right now.
She really gonna come across the table by the end of that.
I really do. All right, so today's topics. What are we going to discuss?
Let's talk about Chloe real quick.
Chloe who?
Yes,
Chloe,
oh, okay. Chloe delusional Kardashian. Tristan third trimester.
Tristan.
And I hate to bring up a Kardashian, but the only reason I bring it up is because people are like, one of my favorite topics. When if somebody cheats on you, when is the right time to break it off?
Immediately. Immediately.
Now, mind you, she was 7 months pregnant. So
you're saying Cardi B should have
7 months pregnant,
not mess with Offset?
Yeah, exactly.
Right up the bat.
Because she was having it. She broke them up right during.
Let's talk about opinions versus assumptions. What's really happening and what you really think about it?
It's all assumptions.
So it's all assumptions.
And it's all opinion.
Right.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Between
because you know how people are like, oh, she, you don't know what's happening in her household. That's why she's still with him.
People form opinions based off of assumptions. Assumption is when you don't know what happened, but you guess. Yeah. And your opinion is just your personal viewpoint on that issue with the facts that you give yourself. Even though you don't have the facts, so you just give yourself some facts and you make an opinion.
But I feel like these assumptions are all credible, though, to a certain degree.
No, assumptions and by nature can't be credible because they're assumptions. You're assuming what the truth is.
Only for this situation.
Jussie Smollett said that he didn't.
Only for the situation.
Wasn't getting paid enough on Empire. And that's why he made up the story. You would assume that that's correct until you realize that you don't have a tape of him actually saying that, so therefore it's not true. You don't know.
They do have a tape. Scientifically. They just didn't release it.
Look, I don't think the situation of Tristen cheating with Jordan is true. I think it's all made up, and that's not hard to believe.
Wait, because you know what? Right,
I think
because
the entire
right away,
thing is made up, or. Two things. I think the entire thing is made up. He didn't cheat or whatever. Or they orchestrated it where he did cheat on.
I heard a
comment. Because that sounds crazy.
Basically.
Like
I heard a comment on that they have witness testimony from a reporter and his coworkers.
Doesn't mean it still couldn't have set up because they probably knew that those people are around. Because you know who's at your crib. Like, you know who's at your event. So if you know maybe reporters around and the way he just came about it and like who was in that.
I think he doesn't care. I think there's 2 times to cheat on a woman.
Okay, so before you go, I have a question.
Yes.
Based on what she said. She
said
it could be.
She said because I don't know where that was going.
Because she said it could be fake, but I believe that because the next day after that, Chloe showed up on some public event trying to promote her shit. Yeah. Plus, Jordan also promoted her shit too. The next. Maybe 2 days after. So it just don't make no sense. Like, right after the scandal happened, all of them are out there,
And normally, when a scandal is, when they have, a scandal in the news or something, everyone isn't always so quick to comment. This time around, like everybody commented like hella quick,
like it was almost put out there as
exactly like her best, like Chloe's best friend Malika, the one that dates OT Genesis. She commented, Chloe commented, Kim Kardashian was being shady. I'm just like, this seems too orchestrated. Like it seems
shout out to Tristen taking the fault and taking the hit for this.
And Jordan took the fault too. Like she took the fault.
Note that Will and another unknown subject.
And this is the thing. And what's up with them? And what's up with them? Like, and what's up with them playing black people? Like, why are black people like falling into like their games? Like, they set Jordan. Like with, if this is fake, they set Jordan and Tristen up. Like, why they got to be black?
Well, you know what? This is what I think.
Wait, what you mean? Why did they gotta be black?
I'm just saying, like. Yeah, if it's all fake and it was set it up, like why y'all had to do it to black people? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, Morgan, why did Jordan and Tristen have to take the bait?
Why didn't Chloe,
this girl at a party, tongued her down?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Bend her out, and Morgan, and for Morgan and for all the people who believe in like relationships should matter. She's 7 months pregnant. You're not going to do that. You just got married. You're not going to do that. And back to what I was saying, what's the time that most guys cheat on a woman? When the pressure builds up.
When they're pregnant.
Right before.
From
pregnancy, from something, it's got to be something big. Like pregnancy or marriage or whatever. Check the day after you get married. See where your husband is at all times.
You know
for
what?
7 days straight. The pressure's too much.
In Tristan's defense, I don't think he cheated. Let's say it did happen, but in his defense, is it really called cheating? Were they really together?
Oh, maybe that's interesting.
Yeah. Like, were they really together? No, not a fake relationship, but like,
was it like him just hugging her or something?
Like, were y'all actually together? Were you guys indeed a couple? Is what I'm saying.
No, I don't think they're a couple. Like, I think it was just like a one time.
Right. So like, how can he? Like,
that's still
technically, how we're not together.
This is how celebrities break up with each other. They do it in public to further their careers. Yeah. They really have a baby. They really slept together. That's his semen. Like, that is real.
His semen.
It's semen. That's real. So I said it all country. I've been hanging around Morgan too much. I'm sorry. It got me all Chicago. Semen.
Okay.
That's semen. I don't know whose semen that is, but that man don't trust the semen. He don't.
Okay, New York people act like they just got out of jail. Okay, New York accent is a jail accent. Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah, with y'all hard accent, like you in prison or something.
Let's take a moment of silence for all when relationships don't work out. It's just, you know,
it just don't work out. First of all, Chloe is stupid. Like she's always choosing the wrong man. Like I just don't care. I don't care. I really don't care.
Yeah, like, she loves the wrong. You know what? Honestly, does she want to be alone? Is that what she really wants?
Be a single mom. She wanted to be black so bad. She turned into a baby mama. That's what you get.
Crazy.
That's what you get.
And so now she know what black
feels like. Right. Since you want to try so hard, you got a butt, you got lips.
I'm in agreement.
You know, you got a black man.
You know
now you're a baby mama too.
I can blame her.
And no offense to the baby mamas out there. I'm just saying, black men do not. You know what? I'm not even gonna start.
Over assumptions. Opinions.
Talk about my black man. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. Easy.
All right, so yeah.
Easy.
Never mind. Look, I just want black men to do better, and I feel like a lot of y'all don't marry. You guys make black women baby mamas first, and then wives. Like, nah.
You need a history lesson?
No, we don't. We don't want to get on that topic. Anyway, Chloe, do better. Tristen ain't it. Now let's move on to the next topic.
Bred to do this to the
What's the next topic,
by white slave owners.
Jussie Smollett. We kind of
400 years.
Talked about
we touched on him a little bit, but if you guys want, we can just go a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
All right. Listen. Can I be honest about? Can I be honest? We should always do that in like a segment when you just like say how you feel.
I mean, that's the whole.
Can I be
honest?
I honestly stopped watching Empire because of his character.
Ooh, that's a hot topic right there.
They were exploiting the gay community. To put that
you about to make gay people mad.
To put that in a prominent feature, and I just thought it was too much. They also exploited the hip hop community by making the guy gangster and all the stuff, and the only way he got his stuff was from illegal activity. So I think the whole show is exploitive. Exploitive, is that a word? Yeah. And that's why I stopped watching it.
Look, I haven't watched Empire since season 1.
I was so excited to see a music mogul movie about a producer and skill, and some of that is in the show, but a lot of it is you didn't deserve any of this, And in order to get any of it, you had to do a bunch of illegal stuff because that's the only way you could attain everything that you got. And I really have a problem with that message.
But I guess they're trying to show you that empires and big corporations are not all built on honest work. You know?
Yeah, especially black corporations.
Yeah.
Nope, it was exploitative.
It was drugs. There was on the block.
Who's telling stories? VH1? Who was it?
Empire is Fox.
It's Fox? Yeah, Fox don't need to be telling those stories. Let BET tell those stories correctly. Okay? Y'all need to be out here trying to tell our story. Why don't you tell about how America's built on the backs of, exploiting things and illegal activities. Start there first. Before you start talking about
it's not America
us.
if they're not exploiting black people. So that's where we stand. So back to the topic of demands. So a lot has been happening now. I'm sure everybody's updated. Mm-hmm. And what I wanted to say was, whatever, if it was a setup or not, right? I just want to know, like, how do you even get into that situation where you have to create a sense of like distress and, to not just to fool, but to highlight, if it's in a negative way or positive way, but to highlight a larger issue. And I don't know if that's the angle he was trying to take it at, or the other story is like that he's only doing that just to prove that, if he really set it up and it's only setting up to prove that, I needed more money in the salary. I don't get that.
He's a psychopath. Okay, for starters.
He can't just
he's
be a
narcissistic.
Really? As a guy?
I guess this is true.
As a guy, anybody can be narcissistic.
If he's guilty of any of this stuff, then it is just ignorant abuse of civil discourse.
Maybe it wasn't thought. Maybe it wasn't thought
through. If it's
true,
true, I already said it's not true. But if it is true, like a lot of these realities are with Cosby and with all these other people who are leaders out here, and then you realize, he actually did do this. People out here, there's all kinds of crime happening all the time.
Yeah. Why is this so much like a big story, like as crazy as it is? Because there's so many other things that happen in Chicago, especially.
Well, he's a
like, why is that?
He's a big star on Empire. Mm-hmm. 1, 2. This was a. Did you guys read about the attack? Like, the description of the attack was very vivid.
The description went viral. As soon as you say white people
MAGA hats,
beat me
bleach,
burn, whatever,
news.
Then Fox News took it and took the fence. It was like, hey, is this really happening? And then it went completely viral.
But if it was a white person, they're not going to question it.
And then it was done to a celebrity who is pretty big in Chicago because he plays on Empire. So all of those things, all of those facts, made the story viral. Yeah. And then it's the fact that, he could have caused a lot of harm. He could have caused a lot of harm. He could have divided more people. People are already divided, especially in Chicago. Chicago is one of the most segregated cities ever. He could have divided people, just politically, he could have divided people. And why are you recording me?
And there's already like,
it's already a lot of political division right now.
It's sad.
Like, hostility.
It's a lot of hostility.
Yeah,
he could have prompted
so
like
he could have riled it up
exactly
even more and extra.
He could have started a war. He could have started
unnecessary
protests. It's just a lot.
And he probably
has
enabled a lot of people to maybe take that route where it's like, now whose cases are valid and whose cases are invalid.
Right.
Now it's a bigger gray area because now it's like, all right, now you realize that even people of power will go that far to get not only attention, but, do what they have to do to make them look good.
And not to go back to the Kardashians, but that is also why I think like the whole thing is fake. I mean, we see with Jussie, I believe that his story is completely fake. So, no, I wouldn't be shocked or surprised if the Kardashian story was fake because we see what Jussie has done. Like, Jussie is a narcissistic person.
But how do you come up with that conclusion?
What? Okay, so first of all, who would go to that length to lie about something like that? I mean, that is a huge lie. That is a crime. Yeah. Like, who would go there?
Is that this is the thing. Honestly, let's look at it if he's guilty. He did not know, obviously, that he was going to get caught in this lie. I don't think that was the plan, obviously. I think he thought that he was going to be able to get away with this description and it go viral, and he get more popular on Empire, and people look at him as like, wow, we should really even build something around him. Yeah. So he really believed that this was, if this is the case, that this was actually going to come to fruition. Right. Now, in planning this, what do you say? Like, yo, it's just a real high, weird, drugged out idea that you think this is going to happen.
Nah, because he also thought of the power of social media too. So he probably thought if he does,
he probably thought it was going to be an easy ride up and easy money, and this
people are going to support him.
People probably like, yo, I know how you can get more viral. Like, this is what you need to do. But again, that's why I said it's unbelievable. I just don't think it's rational. I don't think it's the case. I think they're going to see that he's going to be proven innocent. But we're going to have to see. Maybe there's things he wanted to hide in his phone due to celebrity. But I think that, or maybe even threatening them. But
I'm thinking there's some truth to what happened, but there's some things he doesn't want, to be revealed. So he don't put himself in that little.
And then he pulled your people into it.
What's my
Nigerian?
The Nigerians. He pulled your people into it. You should be mad at him. Are you mad?
No.
Are you mad?
Actually, he's not anti. He's from Ghana. He's anti-Nigerian.
Jussie is.
So he actually believes Nigerian.
And you know what? He chose the right people.
You believe they could do it? What you got to say?
He chose the right people because Nigerians are greedy. I'm sorry. I love Nigerians. No, I love Nigerians.
Hold that back.
My best friend is Nigerian. Listen. You know what? I'm sorry. I don't mean Nigerians are greedy. I just mean that Nigerians.
No,
come on now. Nigerians love money. They would do
everybody
anything.
Who doesn't love money?
But they would
everybody
do
it.
They're different. Money. They're scammers in nature. Scamming is in their blood. They love to scam for money. Am I being right? Am I real?
Note to let Nigeria right now.
You're being real too.
Let it to Nigeria right now. Y'all need to stop. For real.
Just don't want no heat, but he knows.
You're right. Let it to Nigeria right now. Y'all need to stop coming here asking us to cash checks for y'all and mail checks back to you in Nigeria. Like y'all need a new scam. Stop emailing me trying to be like, yo, go to the bank and get a money order and then send it to me. Like, what are you talking? Nigeria, stop already. Dang. And only in Nigeria you don't even know that, right?
They don't know about quick pay. That's all.
You don't know about quick pay.
He wrote them a check. Jussie wrote the Nigerians a check.
And that's dumb.
Silly?
Wait, that check showed
up.
They
couldn't cash the check because they ain't got bank accounts.
Look,
that's how they still had the check.
Them Nigerians weren't too smart. 3,500, I would have asked for 10 grand top.
Right, copy. But hold up, what you mean? He wrote them a check and they found out?
You don't know anything yet.
Yeah, okay. Because
that's
assumption.
That's assumption.
Allegedly, there is a check that he wrote them. However, there is no check because you ain't see the check. It's not in the news. It's a piece of evidence. You ain't got no proof of nothing.
Whatever.
Chicago PD is shady.
No, they not.
Chicago
PD
they are,
can't
solve a murder.
Now Chicago PD is
Chicago
shady.
PD couldn't solve a murder if it happened in the precinct.
Yeah,
they still
you know what's crazy? Like, there's a lot of people.
They allow these Jim Crow laws to still happen in Chicago, where
people going missing.
Nobody does anything.
The rape culture is crazy still out there.
Do you think it happens by accident?
These are two people who have never been to Chicago. Shut up.
But we know, like, it's like
we know
it's prevalent.
Yes.
You know, all right.
It's prevalent.
Okay, look. Let's just wrap this Jussie story up.
Fuck Chicago, no.
F Jussie, how about that?
F Chicago PD.
F
Chicago PD is the most incompetent law enforcement agency.
Nah, but we about to find out if they're really incompetent.
How you murder rate the same every year? Like, you don't do no work. No, and you know how hard it is to not know who did a murder? All the evidence that they leave in the scene, you still can't solve it? Like, dude, you got a bunch of, like,
48.
They say you got to be a
First
genius
48.
to hide all the evidence. Like, it's all these geniuses out here, like, in Chicago, really hiding evidence, like plastic gloves and cleaning up the bleach and everything. Like, really? I don't think so. But plus, it's a major city. They got cameras everywhere, and they still like, I don't know who did it.
Anyway, look, Jussie, you're going to jail.
No, Jussie, you be all right.
No, your career, his career's done.
But Morgan's gonna write you in jail.
You gonna write him in bail?
Yeah, he gonna write him. Write him in jail.
Oh, write him in jail.
Write him in jail.
Okay. Speaking of jail, you know who else going to jail? It's about dang on time.
All right, listen. Let's clap.
Who else
for the charges that came through the law? The criminal justice system.
Hella charges this week.
Hella charges.
Hella charges.
What's the charges? Let's go.
That's the name of the podcast. Hella charges.
Hella charges.
R.Kelly rolled in with 10 charges today. It's about time. 10 charges after a documentary, after years of sexual assault to young girls. You need to put on TV,
otherwise nobody gonna care.
Yo, the shorty, I saw this.
That's how she solve all crime in America.
And this new, like, I guess the people that filed against R. Kelly, she came in crying, and it was a whole lot, like, and I'm like, I thought this passed, like, these emotions, it sticks with people, and now people are brave enough to, come out and,
I mean, honestly, I work in entertainment, so I know the power of media. But I guess we're not realizing how powerful it really is. Like, unless things are crystallized on the screen, people are not going to do anything. So I got a resolution for a bunch of problems in the black community. Let's just make movies about that shit. Like, let's make movies about equal pay, the education disparity gap. Let's make movies about black people in jail. Like, they need a movie before they do anything.
You want a movie that advocates for all that in, in 1 hour? No, we can't educate people.
We do a movie for each one. So how long was the R. Kelly series?
It was long.
6 hours.
It was 6
All right, we need 6 hours on each. Well,
because it was 6 parts, right?
We need 6 hours on each.
It was 3 nights, but like
3 nights.
3 nights? Wow, that's a lot. Just for one man.
Exactly, but this is
wow, America, I got no hope for you. We're gonna have to imagine how much we would have to do to close the pay disparity gap among minorities in this country. Like, you would need a lot. You would need like an 8-week series, a whole sitcom like Scandal or something. But the thing to me is like, it's scary how like this was still happening in the past, but now it seems like it's a lot because anything that happens is sheds a light in a bigger scale. Look at the tape. I told you that R. Kelly still got people in the basement. When we said on the day the thing aired, I said they're still in the basement because once you get away with something, you keep trying to get away with more. You can't. Once you're a criminal, this is the thing. This is the curse of the criminal mind. So criminals will do something, and if they don't get caught right then, they're going to do it twice the next day. And 3 times the next day after that.
Like that guy from You. So he kept going and kept going and kept going.
It's a criminal mind. It's a criminal mind. You can't help it. Yeah. He could have got away with everything. But you just can't get your hand back on. You go get your, even though you got away with it for so long. He's like
he said it's too good.
What's that guy? Jeffrey Dahmer. Remember, I know you know who Jeffrey Dahmer is.
Go Morgan with the historical.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
She read a book. She watched that guy. I love it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't know. You know who Jeffrey Dahmer is?
Yes, we know.
He's that
white
guy. I think he was in Wisconsin.
And he kept going. He kept doing it.
And kept going with the crimes. He was chopping up men.
Bodies.
Yeah. Chopping their bodies.
Oh, was he sleeping with? Was he the one sleeping with dead bodies? No, that's not him.
Why do you think they keep doing this? Because they think they eventually want to get caught?
I think the police came to his apartment one day, and he got away with it, and there was a dead body in the freezer.
And he was like,
I think I've heard.
I'm about to get 2 dead bodies in the freezer.
I know what happened. Someone from his apartment complex smelled the dead bodies because it was eroding and stuff like that. And then the police came to check up on him, and nothing happened. Or I may have my story switched up, but no, he had kidnapped this young boy, and the police had come to his apartment to see what it was all about, and he still got away with it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, listeners, but I think that's the story. Wow. But if you get away with something the first time, then you just keep going on with the crime.
Note to all of our personal selves about this, because this is definitely like
once you
get away with something one time.
How to get away with murder? A lot of people are watching that too, so you know.
Jussie obviously didn't watch it because if he did, he would have known how to get away. This wasn't even a murder. I mean, like my dude,
and he couldn't get away with something so simple.
Like, bro, are you serious?
Jussie ain't made out.
Because if you're an actor, you've read a lot of scripts and
exactly. You should know. You should know
how people get away with stuff.
He should know, but he didn't.
What an idiot! It's just an all around.
He was like,
goofy.
"Wait, so you mean they got videotape?" Yes, they videotape the streets all the time. Like, what are you talking? You didn't know that was gonna happen?
He's a goofy.
Yeah, but my question is to the person that was selling those equipments to those 2 Nigerian guys, like, if somebody come in with mega hats and all that stuff, and you're not gonna question it. You're just gonna get your bread, like. They like
no. I don't. Well, you know what? Don't they go to jail for? Wait, hold on. Okay, hold up.
Breaking news.
I told y'all this podcast. This is not breaking news. This happened earlier today. But today's podcast is called Hella Charges.
Hella Charges.
But I'm sorry. We're sorry to cut. I'm sorry to cut everybody off. But on the thumbnail,
I'm only putting white people in chains on that thing. I'm not putting a bunch of black people on there. Hella charges.
Gosh.
But here we got one. So what's the charge?
So Robert Kraft was charged with
Robert Kraft, who was the Patriots,
right? And he's the one
Patriots owner.
Not only is he, this is bad because like. He's the one supporting Meek Mills with the
prostitution and sex trafficking.
Yeah.
So we didn't even
somebody put up a meme of Robert Kraft and it said where the hoes at. I was dying.
Yo, how do you get convicted?
Yo, it's crazy. That? So now does that discredit like Meek Mill's movement and the reform because Kraft is one of the people that are supporting him.
Wait, okay. Don't question. But is Robert Kraft? Is he like the CEO of Kraft Mac and Cheese?
Yep.
Oh, he is.
He's Kraft, Mr. Kraft.
Wow.
Yeah, he has mad money.
Money.
He owns.
Okay, what's the big deal then?
We can't even eat cheese no more because cheese
no more cheese.
I wasn't eating Kraft. I wasn't eating Kraft in the first place.
You can't eat
Kraft. So
I'm not a Patriots fan, so it doesn't bother me.
Cheese or pizza,
but if he need a girl, then I'm right here. Then like what?
Wait, what?
What you say?
Wait, what?
Huh?
She want that billion.
I need that Kraft money. That Kraft money is long, okay? Like he got real cheese.
You gonna be trafficked for that?
Huh?
Not
that traffic for Kraft money.
Huh?
So is it? So can we say that his money is built on the backs of sex slavery? So that's not really his money.
Why they gotta be sex slaves? Why
he's using that money to do that, but it's not built on sex slaves. How do you think he's out here making?
Why he just couldn't get on sugar? Like why he just couldn't find a sugar baby on sugardaddies.com?
You know he's rich.
Wait, what's the website?
Nothing.
He's rich.
Sugar what?
Sugardaddy.com.
Is this something I
can sign up for? Let me get on Sugar Daddy.
Go daddy.com.
Anyway, no, seriously, but like, everybody has been charged today, and I'm pretty happy about it.
All right, any other charges today?
Being charged
so listen, y'all better not have no cheese because cheese is contributing to sex trafficking in America.
Boy, God, with nobody eating, who black and eating crab?
No macaroni and cheese. No macaroni and cheese.
You know that they put that on your mat.
When you get
cheddar, Jack,
pepper Jack,
and regular cheese.
Morgan.
They put American. They put Kraft on. They put Kraft on your.
You do
McDonald's burger.
First of all, you guys are from New York. New York people cannot cook macaroni and cheese at all. So I don't want to hear anything about my macaroni and cheese.
This one's about to explode.
My roots are from Mississippi. Okay, we know how to cook macaroni and cheese. Now back to Mr. Kraft himself. Back to Mr. Kraft. That's unfortunate for him, but who cares?
I ain't cheating. You can't. Kraft owns a lot of different kinds of cheeses. You can't even buy cheese.
And is this the same guy that was dancing with Cardi B?
Yeah.
Wow. How do y'all even know this?
But he's a Trump supporter. Well, why are they like supporting him?
It's because not that he's also. They know he's a Trump supporter, but he's also like conscious and like he knows he's well aware.
Conscious and the Trump supporter.
Yeah, no.
He's also a criminal who sex traffics women. Like, why are we even?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Trump has lowered the bar so hard that we're trying to figure out.
No, Cardi B has lowered the bar so hard. Meek Mill has lowered the bar so hard.
No, Meek Mills and those guys are aware that of where he stands and where his money is. They just feel that the fact that he's close to Trump, he'll be able to convince Trump to do like.
Well, can you convince Donald Trump of anything?
Well, Kim Kardashian did.
Maybe another white man with money and power.
Kim Kardashian did what?
Could convince Trump.
Convinced Trump to get people out of jail.
Are people getting out of jail?
Yeah.
What's the current ratio? What's the current ratio of black people in jail versus white people?
I don't like Kim Kardashian, but shout out to her.
But she didn't do nothing. She's superficial too.
For using her influence in the right way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is one thing.
Not that she was educated or knew any of that stuff, but you know.
Even if you up there for a poster, at least you did it. So I can't knock that.
At least she did it. That's it. That's all she's done.
Because she could have been putting up another picture of some champagne going on her ass again.
Exactly.
So that's better than her Tuesday. On Tuesday. What's our weekly schedule?
Tuesday booty versus Wednesday booty.
Yeah, exactly. And then Thursday, go and, fake support a fake criminal justice bill that won't do anything.
And I think she's really trying to be the first lady in 2020, right? Or
yeah, she might because Kanye's trying to run for that. So
something stupid.
I hate our country so much. Oh my God.
Kardashians.
I'm about to move to the Netherlands or something. I'm about to move
trimester.
F. R. Kelly and F. Robert Kraft.
F. Khloe Kardashian.
F all the hella
charges.
That's definitely hella charges.
Hella
she does it just
hella charges.
And F
you want one,
too,
you get one, you get one.
You get the charge.
You get the charge. You get the charge.
Dodging charges out here.
Yo.
Right.
Yo.
He doing it smart.
Yo, they were
like,
like,
going down.
Donald Trump, we need you down at the police station. We're going to charge your best friend with murder. All right, we need you down again. Your mom's going to jail. He's like, fuck her. We need you down again. Your wife is going back to, I don't give a fuck. We need you down again. Ivanka Trump did, I don't care. Like,
how old is Robert Kraft?
He's 70s, 80s. He might be, he's old. He old. Okay. But the thing is, yeah, Donald Trump's the only one. They need to go to Trump and ask him how he doing it, because clearly he's an expert.
Yo, Bernie Madoff got out for a minute before they finally got him, but guess what? They finally got him.
But they finally about to get R. Kelly and everybody else. Okay.
Wow.
Hey.
Crazy. R. Kelly with the 17-year-old, under 17-year-old girls. Wait. Guess how many years? If R. Kelly's completely guilty of everything, he's going to get. Guess
20?
how many?
20?
Guess how many?
100?
How much?
To death.
How much?
To death.
Not a lot.
To death do us part.
Right?
I feel sad right now.
It's 20 years. It's 20 years. And then bail.
Possibly 7 years.
What?
And that's not even including. That means 3 years and 2 years for good behavior, and probably one. He probably going to serve a year admitting all this stuff.
No, he's not going to make it. He's gonna die.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it.
No, he's not. I'm dead serious.
Because
Like, not even joking. I don't want him to die. I don't wish death upon this man, even regardless of what I said the first time we talked about R. Kelly here. I take that back. I don't wish death upon anybody. I never quite wish death.
10 counts.
But I don't want him to die.
Sexual assault.
But I don't think, honestly, he's gonna survive jail.
He's not.
Because he's also a narcissistic.
Criminal,
he's also a psychopath. He thinks a lot of himself.
Yeah.
He's not gonna make it in jail.
Not only that too, I just feel like
they don't like molesters.
Yes, they don't. Even though you have a lot of hard ass criminals out here, murderers, but if you're a molester and you're child molester, sexual abuse, they don't rock with that. Rap, bro. They gonna put, you're not gonna survive.
It's a rap.
They're gonna do a whole lot to.
I can't.
And it's been years on top of years. It's like all of this evidence is building up against him, and I'm sure the people in the prison are aware.
Right.
It's not, and he probably gonna go to some jail in Illinois, or maybe, I don't know, but. Look, it doesn't matter. He's not gonna survive. Either somebody's going to kill him or.
Okay, all right. Let's move on. Now. She from Chicago. Excuse me. Disclaimer. I don't know if y'all know.
They know.
If you can't tell, Morgan is from Chicago. Very different from Brooklyn. Very, very different from Brooklyn.
Yes, we're
Brooklyn
classy.
is about
Chicago.
Brooklyn
classy.
is about
Brooklyn people sound like
the money and the hustle.
Brooklyn people are rough. They all sound like Lil' Kim before Lil' Kim.
But Chicago is like, I will straight clap you on your chair sitting in front of your porch.
No.
Like they go straight. There's no like, yo, let's get this money. Nah. Let's get this hustle. Let's put out this album.
Let's get
no. In Chicago,
don't let New York fool you. It's
Chicago
all
is
it's
on
all about
site
the hype.
over
they don't
lemonade.
For nothing.
It's
over a bag of peanuts.
It's on site
in Chicago.
It's okay,
for like no reason. It's not millions and millions.
You just came out of your crib.
You came out of your crib wrong. It's like,
on the stairs, and then you get clapped.
What you looking at? What you looking at? Clap. Like, yo, Chicago is not to be. Chicago don't care. They're like, I don't care about no dollar. We ain't got no dollars out here.
That's not how we say
and
dollars.
Brooklyn
is rough, and y'all all sound like y'all just got out of prison.
Brooklyn's like, yo, let's take over this whole block if we gotta kill people.
And y'all got rats and stuff. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. Y'all try to act like Manhattan, but y'all not Manhattan. No, I actually live in Brooklyn. Let me stop.
Nigga. Brooklyn is all about the paper, man. Long game, man.
Nah, Brooklyn is sketch.
It's all love.
Whatever.
Sketchy. Brooklyn will have a credit card scam going on, a clothing company, a sneaker company.
It's a lot of Nigerians in Brooklyn.
Weed, sell coke, mix it up and turn it into lemonade. Like, we out there.
Don't let me get on the Bronx.
Chicago don't care about nothing and nobody.
How do you survive over there? Like,
yo, Chicago be like, yo, you made my coffee wrong. I'm about to shoot your whole family. Like, yo, relax.
Y'all are so ignorant.
Relax.
No, and it be mad fights.
I'm not the
There be mad fights at McDonald's and shit. Like, you be seeing all those fights.
I'm going to look up the last 5 shootings in Chicago and see what they were about. It's going to be about the most petty thing you can think of. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Right. The Colin Kirkpatrick jersey.
Who was that?
Colin Kaepernick jersey.
We're done.
He was so confident.
He was trying.
You were so confident. You were so confident.
Kaepernick, colon
Connor.
Yo, make sure you get your colon checked.
Calico Patrick.
So he got a settlement.
It ain't even a hard name. It's now you got me saying
that's fishy. I was with Cap.
He got $20 million.
And I'm going to see my way out of this conversation.
They released the amount.
It's $20 million. Yeah, that's what we got.
That's not enough. That's not enough at all.
But more important thing is the subtlety of guilt.
Yeah,
he got that. He got them to admit that they tried to, do whatever, conspire against him. And then he's looking at joining. What's the team he's trying to join?
Is it Jets? Something?
No.
The Ravens?
The Ravens.
Is it Ravens?
He's looking at joining the Ravens, I think.
Are you sure?
Some team.
Whatever. What team?
It ain't the Redskins.
Yeah, but it's just like I want him.
And
I just want.
Jersey.
I don't want him
NFL release a jersey.
I don't want him to go back to the NFL.
Colin Kirkpatrick jersey. So I'm thinking this is just like the Jussie Smollett thing.
Don't go
if
back.
He goes back to the NFL.
He can't go back.
Does that mean? And the thing is still going on with the NFL where you're not allowed to say your own voice and
he's
protest the way
going to
you
be
want
allowed
to.
to even
I have to fart.
Is he still
let that fart in the mic? This is ASMR, and she's gonna find them out. She got get. You could have just went out, and came back. You didn't care. If y'all don't know, listen. Disclaimer. Morgan is from Chicago. Disclaimer. Okay, they are on-site people out there. Right. I'm learning. On site.
At least she told
on-site
us.
Farts,
You know what I mean?
On site. Slap your mama. On site.
All right, continue with the Colin Kirkpatrick conversation.
Okay, with Colin Jost, this guy. The NFL gave him his own jersey. Mm-hmm. You gonna cop the jersey? It's
no, I'm not.
Beyonce was wearing it. I'm gonna go cop it.
I might cop it, but I don't know.
It's all black. I like all black.
Wait,
jersey.
What is this jersey?
He got an NFL jersey because they're like, well, if he's not gonna play, we're still gonna give him an official jersey. The NFL, Nike. So they made a jersey that I guess says number 7 on it. And
is it out?
Name? It's out. Mm-hmm. You want, but it's $150.
Go get it.
I don't know. They probably
it's $160.
No, but jerseys. Let me see. Did you pull it up? But jerseys are expensive anyway.
Yeah, but they're gonna have replicas.
So how much are jerseys normally? I'm not getting no replica.
You ready to go pay?
Do I look like I wear replica?
I don't know how to spell Kirkpatrick Nick.
Because it ain't Kirkpatrick. It's Kaepernick.
Oh wait, I'm looking up Kama Sutra. I think I'm in the wrong thing.
So the jersey. So they gave him a jersey because what?
They gave him a jersey to stand with him and listen, if y'all, because y'all want to rock an NFL jersey. So why not just rock his? You know what I'm saying? You're probably going to get cut.
I don't know why he settled, though.
He settled, and because he can't win in court, so you have to settle and get something.
Okay.
He would drag it out, but he don't have enough money to drag it out because he can prove everything, but they can keep.
He shouldn't go back to the NFL, man.
He gonna go back to the NFL.
He should just continue to be a mogul or something like that.
Nah. So do you guys think he regrets doing all of this?
Yes.
Because he would have not settled if he regretted.
It's sad because this is another instance of.
I mean, but at the beginning, he wasn't really thinking he was gonna go this far, where everybody's gonna be like, "Yo, you're the guy." He just thought he was doing whatever he could do within his power to.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just say this.
It went far. It went further than that.
And I'm gonna just say this: there are a lot of protests that have worked for the black community and for other communities, but I'm gonna say 2 things have not worked. Whatever they doing to save climate change, however they protesting for that with Al, what's his name who ran for president? Al Green.
Al Gore.
Al Gore. The way that he tried to fight for climate change, and he had a movie special, right?
Yeah.
He put it on air, and he really got a lot of people to understand.
I saw that too.
Right, yeah, so that is something. But a lot of black people, when they passionate about stuff, do not know how to protest for ourselves because you just think that everybody's going to have your same perspective, and you're not realizing that you are not. If you tell a racist something and it makes a lot of sense, they still don't care because they're racist. It don't matter how logical you are. So yes, it was a very logical way to protest, but you're not dealing with logic. You're dealing with hate.
Yeah.
And you're dealing with racism. So they're not going to have common sense like you. And I think he didn't realize that.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just I wish we would learn how to protest. I
don't think he, that's what I'm saying. When he protests, first of all, even the protest was not consistent with all the players.
He could have apologized and said, fine, I apologize that I offended the troops. I offended you. But we're still going to voice this. I'm just going to voice it in a different way. But we're not going to do that.
But I think that's what he meant. That's what he did by showing that he was kneeling. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, but you can't kneel because it has to do with the military. Yeah. So you have to do whatever the military says and then continue to do. You could rock a jersey underneath their jersey that says what you're trying to do. There's other things you could do.
NBA players do
and he should have met with the committee of how to properly protest when you're under contract for the NFL and came up with a bunch of other ways to do it. Yeah. Instead of just holding his ground with that against the military. Like, you're not going to win that fight. He tried, but I guess that's a lesson moving forward. Like, you know, even with Black Lives Matter, when they countered it with Blue Lives Matter All Lives Matter, like, there's always a counter, and you got to be able to adjust to that. You can't just do what you want to do and not think that the haters and the racists are not going to say something about it. So, yeah. Learn how to protest, yo.
Right. We need a book. We need a whole
learn,
lesson.
Adapt, apologize if you offend another group, and find a different way to protest that's still dynamic and angry. Yeah. You know, Al Sharpton would come into New York and just shut all the roads down all the time. Remember? Mm-hmm. Anytime he wanted to protest something, he would stand in the middle of the highway and stop cars from going.
Just stop.
That don't offend military. That's to offend people in traffic.
Right. It'd be tight. I'll be tight on traffic. Like,
it'd be tight, but you offend the drivers. But, you know, sometimes you ask the drivers to honk you or to agree with you. Gotcha. And they go along with that. So, yeah, it's just how to protest. Mm. You know, Martin Luther King marched on Washington. They expect you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Went through all the towns. So, I mean, they still fought him. They still shot him over it. So, I mean, I guess there's never a right way to protest. But, you know.
Gotcha.
That's what's up with that. What else is going on? Kamala Harris. Y'all voting for Kamala?
Who?
Kamala
yeah,
Harris.
she
the black girl who's Indian with the white boyfriend.
Yeah.
Who?
Is she from Chicago?
Say who,
I just need to know that out the
is.
gate. Because you seem to.
Nah, I think her name is Kamala. Not Kamala.
Oh, Kamala.
Oh, my God. Are you sure you need to vote for her?
Hold on.
No. Shorty.
What about Bernie Sanders?
Running. So should we just all assume that we're just going to vote for Bernie?
How about we just sit this one out?
No. Right, because even if you get somebody in that you like,
next
year you're going to get somebody in there.
We know who's winning again.
We all know who's winning again.
Yeah, we do.
Like, white people are going to come in droves, okay? It's not, there is no way they're not going to show up.
I'm on record for saying that Trump is not going to win.
Mr. 45.
I'm on record.
He's going to win.
Oh, he's going to win.
He's a one-term.
No,
he's not going to win. I claimed it.
If it happens twice, what would you think?
It's not going to happen twice.
Okay.
All right. You're going to be sad in your house.
Right,
I will be sad in my house.
You're going to be depressed.
Should I save up for the therapy now?
Don't be sad.
I'm going to need a group of things to do.
2020 is going to be a big year.
I'm going to need a group of things to do if Trump wins. I'm going to need a whole
drink yourself to death.
Right. Listen, if y'all don't know, Morgan is from Chicago.
Eat two edibles.
Eat two edibles, yo. Me too edibles.
You're not
Trump is not going to win.
Parachute off a building.
Trump is not going to win. Parachute without a parachute.
That sounds really funny.
Trump is not going to win 2020.
Kamala.
she don't got a chance, man.
Kamala ain't got a chance in the world. You know why? Not because she's black, but because also she's being accused of the school to prison pipeline.
Yeah. Oh, that's even. That's
putting a lot of black people in jail.
For what? Because she used to work in law enforcement. What did she do?
You have to read. It's a lot. Oh, God. And then she's pandering to black folks. Just the other day, her and Al Sharpton, Kamala and Al Sharpton were at Sylvia's in Harlem. Yep. And she was eating fried chicken and waffles with a bottle of hot sauce. I'm like, girl, seriously? Ooh. Stop pandering to black folks. And then
maybe she just wanted that. Maybe she just wanted to eat that.
Pandering.
Yeah, who eeats at Sylvia's?
Exactly.
So it's like if you're from Harlem, you know that you don't eat at Sylvia's.
Yeah.
Eat at Red Rooster.
And then
he's talking.
Exactly.
So
if you don't know the difference between Sylvia's and Red Rooster.
Shorty could have came to Peaches and ate at Peaches in Brooklyn. Like, you really want. Or she
stay trying to bring Sylvia back.
She went to Miss Lily's or something. I don't know.
I would think that she could have went by Yankee Stadium and went to that Jamaican spot over there.
You already know.
You are a pander. Had a bottle of hot sauce.
And this is why women. This is why women don't support women in politics.
She was doing the most.
This is why women don't support.
Nobody takes Al Sharpton seriously.
Yes, we do.
We take him seriously. He didn't even vote I take him Obama, seriously.
Yes, he did.
No, his first term he didn't represent Obama, did he?
I don't know, but I
or Bernie, or Bernie. Like nobody takes Al Sharpton seriously.
I take him seriously. I guess I'm on the outskirts. I don't know. That's crazy. Well, it looks like it's gonna be contentious.
Whoever is gonna battle him.
By all that, you're telling me that you will not participate because Trump.
Listen,
it's gonna come
take another. Right now, Bernie's don't have a chance.
He don't have a chance because he's not. He doesn't even.
I was so
does not have a good chance.
hopeful, but now hearing Morgan, I'm like, yo, nobody's gonna be invested in this thing because they're like, nah, y'all ain't gonna win because racism is gonna win. So that's just gonna be it.
Racism always wins.
So is that what you did?
Racism is powerful.
So you feel like?
Am I lying? Am I lying?
No,
racism is
it's not powerful.
Racism, but we got to do something about it.
Racism has been winning.
We got to do something about it.
All right, can we all vote for Bernie or
let's vote for Bernie? Like,
can we vote for Bernie? Don't know about Bernie. Morgan, can we please vote for Bernie?
Let's wait for other people to.
No, it's Bernie.
Obama's coming back.
Obama's coming back in the form of Bernie
Sanders.
We're
not going to talk about voting. Anyways, listen. In order for Trump to lose, it's going to take another white man who is on his stuff.
It's Bernie.
Who is on his game.
It's Bernie.
It's Bernie. Bernie don't have a chance.
It is not Bernie.
We're not putting another white guy in president no more. We're done. We're done with the white presidents. What white male presidents is done. No, we're done with the white male presidents.
White Obama.
No, it don't exist. Joe Biden can't run. He got family issues. That's Joe Biden.
Where we gonna find that nigga?
Joe Biden is Joe Biden, but he's not running. Joe Biden is
the white people.
That's Joe Biden, but he's not running.
White Obama who is all for white people, but not quite racist. You know what I'm saying? Not outwardly racist.
Morgan, can you please use your vote to vote for Bernie Sanders?
Tell me who to vote for.
Or Kamala Harris. This is why we're not gonna win. We're not unified. Oh God.
Look, Kamala don't have a chance.
Yes, she does. She's got a chance. She got white George's boyfriend.
She is not Obama.
Oh
ain't
God.
Happen. She's not even from here. You don't even go here.
Come on, man. Can we please put her in office,
is she
please?
Even a U.S. citizen?
Yes, she is. Can we please put her in office?
Sure?
Yes, she is.
Does that even matter nowadays?
Yes, it does. No, it doesn't.
We have to have all these
John McCain was not born here.
Requirements to be president. And look who they let in.
John McCain was not even born here.
Look who they let in.
Can we please just put Kamala in,
Look who
please?
they let. Who is Kamala?
Oh, yeah. What about Cory Booker?
Who was that? No, I'm just joking. He's not black.
Can we let Cory Booker in?
He ain't black.
Cory Booker can go.
Cory Booker is shiesty too. Oh, Newark people, all y'all
Newark, not New York, Newark.
Y'all are shiesty.
Wow.
Cory Booker doesn't have a
This
chance.
is your black. This is Morgan has the pulse of the black people.
Cory Booker does not have a chance.
This is the pulse of the black people. Black people are not going to vote for black people. It's not going to do it. Black people are not going to vote for black people.
Yes, they voted for Obama.
They're not. They didn't vote for Obama. The white people voted for Obama. Then you look at the numbers. It was like normally blacks vote like 95%. When they voted for Obama, the black vote was like 60%.
How about black people don't vote anyway?
Well, I guess it's all up to who the white people are going to elect. So.
Exactly. It's all about white people.
I'm voting for
giving
Kamala Harris.
Stop putting it all into
Kamala, I got you,
Kamala
boo.
puts people in jail.
No, she doesn't. I got you, boo. Bill Clinton put people in jail. That was his bill that passed.
I know.
That's true. And he's a god in the Democratic Party. Ain't got nothing to do with Kamala. Kamala's all the way down on the road.
I ain't feel no pain for Hillary when she didn't win.
She wasn't even in office. She had nothing to do with anything.
She thought she had it too.
She did. She was so surprised. She was more surprised.
Because what happens? Racism wins.
Racism wins. Wow.
Yes.
What if Michelle runs?
Michelle
you ain't voting for her because the second you put her in office, what's Morgan gonna say? I ain't gonna vote with nobody got eyebrows like that. It's not gonna happen.
First of all, I never said anything like that.
That's what gonna
Michelle
say.
from Chicago. Woo woo.
Oh, and she from Chicago. You gonna root for her?
Listen.
Oh yeah, she could win.
She could win.
Do you guys honestly think Michelle Obama will win?
Listen,
think about it.
A black
Trump
woman
has no experience in any political office. Never been voted into anything he won.
That's the answer to everything now. Racism wins. Okay?
Oh my God.
It wins.
Is Christine writing us? Okay.
She love writing.
Well, listen. We're an hour in.
You guys don't take us seriously, please. If you know me personally, I'm just
make sure y'all go
after all those remarks.
After she just went off. The good news is we didn't talk about sex this whole episode.
So we kept it clean. Isn't here.
We kept it clean.
You know, Talisha's always horny.
Y'all done said the government name. I ain't editing that out.
No government name.
Don't nobody say nothing.
No,
Tennessee.
Sorry.
All right. Well, listen. Thank you. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining the 4 Randos broadcast, podcast, and just let it out. Let it out. We in it. Yeah, let it out, girl.
That's the end of the episode.
Do it. I can't.
It's got to be loud so
that
we can.
Your farts stink. Because you're a big guy.
I'm a big guy with a big stick. I like girls like a really big. Okay.
Will's too. I know your farts stink.
How am I farting?
Because you're African.
What?
Y'all eat.
Hold up.
This is not going nowhere. Yo, edit this out. Edit this out of this. Why she coming for our heads? Like we just chilling.
I know your farts stink. I just know.
What?
Why you?
This is so random.
Why you trying to?
I know.
Why you trying to divert the attention?
But I have a question. Though.
I know you can mess up a toilet.
Hold up. Why you trying to avoid the question though? Why you trying to avoid the question? Will, what do your farts smell like? Do they stink?
I know Will can mess up a
toilet.
You
be eating onion salad couscous.
They be splatter all in the toilet.
It's that quinoa.
Huh? Is it quinoa? What you have?
Like what you had today? You had wings and whipped cream.
Did you have quinoa today?
Literally, you had wings and whipped cream. I didn't have quinoa today. I don't eat quinoa. Quinoa is for white people.
You know her farts stink. She probably holding it as long as she can.
Quinoa.
Come out.
Glenn
and she going in the back like.
Glenn.
I know my homie be over there like, oh Lord, she done. She need to get up from your desk more often. Okay, because if you let it out little by little, then it won't smell so bad.
Glenn, how do you say it? I bet you say quinoa wrong, don't you? You say quinoa.
Quinoa? Yeah, it's quinoa flakes. She talking. Why she trying to get my language?
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
All right.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week when we talk about
other stuff,
hair grease, M&Ms, and whatever Kim Kardashian is doing.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see what charges happen next week.
Bye.
And that's it.
Peace.
The 4 Randos, aka the 3 Randos.